As Ramadan begins to draw to a close, many of us start to think of what happens next. For an entire month, our routine shifts. We pray more, we reflect more, and for many people, there is a specific goal that sits at the center of that effort: finishing the Qur'an. During Ramadan, the motivation is high. The environment supports it. You hear the Qur'an in masjid, during Tarawih, and you see everyone reading it. You remind yourself that this is the month in which the Qur'an was revealed. So people set a powerful goal for themselves: one complete recitation before the month ends. And many people achieve it. But something interesting happens after Ramadan. That goal disappears. Without the structure of the month, without the nightly prayers, without the shared momentum, many people slowly drift away from that daily connection. What was once a regular part of the day becomes something occasional. Then sometimes weeks pass, sometimes months, and the Quran quietly returns to the shelf. Not because we stopped loving it, not because we stopped believing in the importance, but because the goal we set during Ramadan was so big that once the season ended, the habits did not survive. That is where a small shift in thinking can make a big difference. Instead of thinking in terms of finishing the entire Quran, think in terms of maintaining a living connection with it. A very small one. You can call it the rule of one. One page, one verse, or even 1 minute. That is it. Every single day. It might sound too small to matter, but that is exactly the point. The habit should be small enough that it becomes impossible to skip. Some days you may read more, some days you might continue for several pages once you start. But the commitment itself is simple. Just one. Because consistency matters more than intensity. The prophets taught that the most beloved deeds to Allah are the ones that are consistent, even if they are small. And when it comes to the Quran, consistency does something powerful. It keeps the heart connected to it. When days pass without opening it, distance grows quietly. But when you return to it every single day, even for a few moments, the connection stays alive. A single verse can give you something to reflect on for the entire day. A single page can remind you of something you needed to hear at that exact moment. And over time, those small moments accumulate. A page a day becomes 30 pages a month. 30 pages a month becomes a full section. Without pressure, without forcing yourself into an overwhelming goal. Just steady, quiet consistency. That is one of the habits that Ramadan teaches us if we are willing to carry it forward. Not necessarily the intensity of the month, but the connection. So after Ramadan, instead of asking yourself if you will finish the Quran again, ask a much simpler question: did I open it today? Remember, 1 page, 1 verse, 1 minute. Sometimes the smallest habits are the ones that keep the biggest doors open.